Good morning, kindergartners. Happy Wednesday. Today we have a special lesson today, which I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of fun with. So this week we have been talking about animals and how animals move. So this morning we are going to go to take a trip somewhere special. Let's start with our morning message and then we'll tell you what's going on today. All right, here we go. Good morning, warriors. Today is Wednesday. Let's go on a trip to the zoo. What animals did you see? How did they move? Love, Mrs. Yeager. So today we're going to go take a trip to the zoo. Obviously, we're not actually going to go to the zoo, but we're going to use our computers to go look at a zoo and see the different animals and what they're doing. So they're real cameras. They see the real animals moving in their exhibits, and you get to see a whole bunch of different ones. So we'll get to see how they move, what they're doing, see if they're doing anything funny. Maybe you get to see your favorite animal too that we were talking about the other day. So this week we talked about one animal in particular in our story, Pouch. So Pouch was a story about two different little kangaroos that like to hop. So in that story, the main character, Joey, liked to hop. We talked about our favorite animals and how maybe they like to move. So we talked about how snakes like to slither, and we talked about how birds fly. We talked about how cheetahs run really fast. We talked about how little fishes like to swim in the water. We practiced being fish. And then we also practiced being maybe like a lion and how they kind of take big steps in the jungle. So today we're going to really pay attention and put on our big observer eyeglasses, and we're going to watch to see how the animals are moving in their exhibits at the zoo. All right. Okay. And then once you find the animal you want to draw and how they move, we're going to practice labeling. So labeling is something that we can do when we are drawing a picture. So today, when you guys look through all your little webcams of the different animals, you're going to pick only one animal. So just one. I know you might have several favorite animals, but I only want you to pick one animal. So today, let me erase this for you guys. We're going to practice labeling. It's our first step to being a good writer. All right. So my favorite animal might be maybe a fish. So if I were to draw a fish, I would take my paper on Seesaw and I'm going to draw the best fish I can draw. Remember, we want to use colors that make sense and we want to add details to it. All right, so I'm going to start with this color and I'm going to make the fish body. And let's make it like this. Let's put a little eyeball, maybe a little mouth. Let's put some gills here, or little fin lines. Let's add a little fin here. Let's see, maybe my fish that I really liked had maybe stripes on it and was blue. So maybe I'm going to draw little stripes. And I'm going to draw it in super nicely. I'm not going to scribble because we're kindergartners now. So we got to take our time. So take little teeny tiny strokes and color it in. Maybe my fish has also maybe polka dots on it. Let's see if you guys see it a little bit closer. Mrs. Yeager is not the best artist, but I'm doing my best, right? So maybe it has, maybe my fish is super colorful. So maybe it has green dots here. Maybe it has a little fin on top. Okay. I'm going to color in super nicely. I'm not scribbling. I'm not going like this. I'm taking little teeny tiny strokes and I'm coloring in my fish. All right, maybe let's see, I'll add some more stripes on the inside of his fin. Maybe another stripe here. Maybe another stripe here. All right. Starting to come together, don't you think? All right. But wait, my fish is only in like this big white thing. That's not what fish swim in. They need to be in what? Oh, water. So I'm going to draw some water. Maybe some bubbles. Maybe there's some seaweed. Color that in. Put some more seaweed maybe over here. Make it different sizes. Maybe he's hiding in this blades of seaweed. All right, let's see, what else can we probably put? If I wanted to, it's a little bit harder for Mrs. Yeager because she has just markers, but you could color in the whole background so there is blue all around them, okay? Let's see, is there anything else I could add to it? What do you guys think? Is there anything else? Maybe like, have you guys ever seen coral? Maybe there's some coral in the background. Color that in. Coral's like a whole bunch of different little lines that go all over the place. And they're all different shapes. So they come in all different shapes and sizes. All right. All right, you guys. So that's my picture. Now I have to do the hard part of labeling. Okay? So I'm going to move this a little bit closer so you guys can see it. So in my fish picture, I want to label it. So I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to draw a line from here to show what I'm labeling. Okay? And then I'm going to write fish. But Mrs. Yeager doesn't know how to write fish. Let me sound it out. Oh, that first sound is do you guys know what sound it is? Oh, that's an F. So I'm going to write an F. Oh, itch. Sh. Maybe an S? Fish. You might not get all the letters. I'm not expecting you to. If you can only get the first letter, and you can only figure out the I or the F, perfect. Then I just want you to put an F on it. If you can figure the whole entire thing out, even better. But we're learning. So I only want you to just try. I do not want your parents or your grandparents or whoever your grown-ups are with you today to spell it out for you. I want you guys to start to think what letters you hear, okay? I want to see what you guys can remember from our letters. So sometimes Mrs. Yeager can tell if you guys sound it out or your grown-up sound it out because there's some letters that make a certain sound together that you guys just don't know yet. So I want you guys to do it by yourself. It's going to be hard, but we're going to practice and we're going to be super duper good at it. So I want you guys to do your best. Don't get frustrated. If you only can get the first letter, awesome. At least then I know that you were trying to get the first sound. So biggest thing I want you to do is get at least one sound, which is the beginning sound. And you guys have been doing super awesome during your seesaw assignments, finding the beginning sound. So I think you guys can all do it. So fish. If you did a monkey, monkey. If you did I'm trying to think what else. An elephant, elephant. If you did a giraffe, this one's a little tricky. So this is where I'll know if you set it out or if you found it on the website or maybe your parents helped you out. So giraffe. Okay? Find out and listen to what the first sound in the word is. Okay? So this is called labeling. So if I wanted to, I could write the whole entire word or the first letter, whatever I can do. All right? Then if I wanted to go even more into labeling, I could label up here and I would say this is the water. Water. I can only figure out the first letter. It's W. Water. If I want to do these little teeny tiny circles, remember those were the bubbles. 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 Bat. Okay. If I want to label this, I draw a line to it. Do you guys remember what that was called? Seaweed. Seaweed. All right. On your seesaw assignment, you're also going to see these words on the bottom. They're your sight words, so you're going to be able to read them. What's that word? I. What's this word? Can. And you're going to fill in the blank. Okay? So you're going to think what the fish can do or what you saw your fish or your favorite animal doing, and you're going to fill in this sentence. I can. Is he running? No. I can dance. Is he dancing? No. I can swim. If you want to, you can write the word in there as best you can by sounding it out. I can swim. Swim. I can hear the first sound. I can swim. If you can keep going, swa. Okay, but I don't expect you to do the whole entire word. But if you think you can do it, try. All right, the last part you're going to do is you're going to record yourself. Okay, so don't forget, because if you don't write anything here, I don't know what your sentence is. So you're going to go to Seesaw and you're going to go click on that recording button. It looks like this and it has a little microphone on it. And you're going to go, boop, I can swim. And then you're going to turn off your microphone button and then you're going to do the green check mark button at the top. The little one that goes right here. And then you're clicking on it. Okay? All right, so that's what you guys are going to do today. You guys are going to go take a trip to the zoo, look at the animals, find your favorite animal, look at how they're moving, draw a picture of it, do some labeling, and then make your sentence telling me how your animal's moving. All right? I can't wait to see what your favorite animals are today, and I can't wait to see your pictures and your sentences. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys.